Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Arvinichi and today I will continue part 3 in the create the Substrate Kitty workshop. In previous video we built the Kitties node with some configuration about the arrow handling and the implement palette events and the mint function and wait and so on many features in the Kitty workshop. So in today's video I will interact it with the Polkadot.js app UI. Now we go to the Ubuntu and install in the environment. I will run the Kitty node. First I go to the Kitty folder. So I run. Let's go to start my node. That's my local node in the 127.0.0.1 in the port 9615. Okay. By doing this, we are specifying run the temporary train in development mode, so as not to need to purge storage each time we want to start fresh train. You should be seeing log finalization happening in your terminal. So next I will go head over to the Polkadot.js app UI. Okay, I will go to a new window and see. So I will click on the top left circular network icon to open the development section and choose the local node. And my node is default to be this address. Okay, go to the top, add circular network, and go to local node. Yeah, it's my local node address. Okay. So I go to the developer and intrinsics. Yeah. And you see some. I will go to the palette, the Substrate Kitties, and create the kitties. Yeah. And submit transaction is have a fees of the 120 micro unit. Okay, I will sign submit. This one. Yeah, your kitties create. I will go to the another account, like Alice, and submit transaction to create the kitties. Yeah. And next, I think if I use another account with no money in the wallet, And what happened is we chocolate with a free balance at 0 unit, and I will submit transaction. Yes, it's a warning. The account does not have enough free funds, excluding locked, bonded, reserve available to cover the transaction fees without dropping the balance below the account essential amount. And I will try sign and submit. Yeah, it's a error, valid transaction, inability to pay some fees. Okay, and next I will also see the, yeah, I track the associate event by go to the network and explore. Okay, I create the two kitty with the Alice account and Bob account, and its history of this, the hash code of the block, and this wallet address. And I will track my newly created Kitties details by going developer change state, Oh, I want to copy this. Substrate kitties. Maybe account for kitties. We have an enclosed storage key. It says my data. Kitty owner. Okay, and some look at it. Nice kitty owner. Can I change some value? Okay. Include option box. Double change state and go to the storage. Kitty hash. And see something like that. Okay. Check that other storage item correctly reflect to creation additional kitties. Maybe I will come back soon and we will go to interacting with your kitties. Now, up until this point in this tutorial, you You build a chain capable of only creating and tracking the ownership of the kitties. Now that's done, we want to make our runtime more like a game by introducing other functions like buying and selling the kitties. In order to achieve this, we'll first need to enable users to mark and update the price of their kitties. Then we can add functionality to enable users to transfer, buy, and rate the kitties. Now we go to set price for each kitties. Go to Amplify for this part. I will copy it. The kitties palette. Yeah, I will copy it. Now your knowledge structure of set price is already laid out. The job is replace action line with what you learned in the sections A to D below. A tracking kitty owner. As we create functions which modify objects in storage, we should always check first that only appropriate users can successfully execute the logic in these detachable functions. You can see the general pattern for an ownership check with looks something like this. And track the owner of the kitties. Object ID with no owner is have no owner for this object. Now we check owner is sender. If you are sender and you send the kitty to yourself, and it's have the warning you are not the owner. So the first line checks if self-owner returns some value. If yes, it is transformed into result OK value, and finally extract the value for out from result. If not, it is transformed into the result error with provide error message and return only with the error object. Now the second line tracks if owner is sender. If true, the program execution continues to the next line. If not, result. With the error, you are not the owner. Error object is immediately returned from the function. Now it's your turn. Paste in this code snippet to replace action 1A. Tracking kitty owner. Now paste the following in the action 1B. Like paste in the action 1B is actually combining two chunks together. In case line placed in the action 1D is actually combining two chunks together. In case this kitty owner returns an object, arrow is returned only with the kitty not added by the question mark. If it returns OK, the blue value is extracted, and if false, return the arrow not kitty owner. Okay. So, and next we updating the price of our kitty object. Every kitty object has a price attribute that will be set to none as the default value inside the main function. And you can see the example. We have kitty with the DNA, gender, owner, and the price is the non-variable. Okay, and to update the price of the kitty, we'll need to get the kitty object in storage, and then update the object with the new price and save it back into the storage. Now we can change the value in the existing object, and storage will be written in the following way. We can call this object, and get object is for its new value, and we will use the insert with the object ID and object. Now we can paste the following snippet to replace the action to line. Okay. Next we go to the deposit an event. Once objects are posted and the new price is written in the storage, we can deposit an event just like we did before. We place a line mark as the action 3 with this. Okay, I will copy it to the line action 2. Now, whenever the set price dispatchable is called successfully, it will emit the processed event. Next, we go to transfer a kitty. Based on the create kitty function we built earlier, you already have the tools and knowledge you will need to create the transfer functionality. The main difference is that there are two parts of retrieving this. A detachable function called transfer. This is a publicly callable detachable by your parent. And two, we have a period helper function called the transfer kitty 2. This will be a period helper function called transfer to handle all storage updates when transferring a kitty. Now separating the logic is this way makes a period transfer kitty 2 function reducible by other departure functions of our palette without needing to replicate code. In our case, we are going to reuse it for the by Kitty departure we will be creating next. Now we go to the action for the template code. Now the above parameters should be familiar. We always check that the transaction is signed. Then we are verified that the kitty being transferred is owned by the sender this transaction. The kitty is not transferred to its owner. And 3, we have a recipient has the capacity to receive one more kitty. Lastly, we call the transferred kitty to helper to update all storage items of appropriate transfer kitty to. The transfer kitty to function will be helper to perform all storage updates once a kitty is transferred, and it is going to be called when a kitty is bought and sold to. All it needs to do is perform safety checks and update the following storage items. Kitty owner to update the owner of the kitty, and we have a kitties to reset the price in the kitty object to none. Now we go to the action 5. Notice the use of transactional which we imported its very beginning this tutorial. It allows us to write departure functions that commit changes to the storage only if the unloaded function returns OK. Otherwise, all changes are discarded. And the last function is buy a kitty. We will need to ensure 2 things before we can allow the user of this function to purchase a kitty. Check that the kitty is for sale. Check whether the kitty's current price is within the user's budget and whether user has enough free balance. Now we go to the action 6. Check whether kitty is for sale. In a similar vein, we have to verify whether the user has the capacity to receive the kitty. Remember, we are using the valid fact that we can only hold and pick number of kitties defined in our class max kitty owner constant. We go to the action 7 with this code. Check if buyer can receive the key. Now we'll use frame currency trait to adjust account balances using its transfer method. It's useful to understand why it's important to use the transfer method in particular and how we'll be assessing it. The reason we'll be using it to ensure our runtime has the same understanding of currency throughout the palettes it interacts with. The way that we ensure this is use the currency trait given by FrameSport. Conveniently, it handles a balance type, making it compatible with the balance up type we created for the kitty price. Take a look at how the transfer function we'll be using is structured. Okay, now we can make use the currency type in our palette's complete trait, and as this is requirement that we initially start with the first section. Update balances of both the caller of this function and the receiver. We can go to the action 8. Now we go to bred kitties. The logic behind breeding 2 kitties is to multiply a corresponding DNA segment from 2 kitties, which will produce a new DNA sequence. Then that DNA is used when minting a new kitty. This helper function is already provided for you in the template file for this section. Paste in the following to complete the bred kitty function. Replace line action 9. Don't forget to add bred DNA helper function. It's in the help font. Now that we use the user input of the kitty IDs and combine them to create a new unique kitty ID, we can use the min function to write the new kitty to storage. Go to the action 10 to complete the bred kitty in strings. Genesis configuration. The final step before our palette ready to be used is to set the Genesis state of our storage items. We'll make use of frames Genesis config to do this. Essentially, this allows us to declare what the kitties object in storage contains in the Genesis block. Go to the number 11. To let our train know about our past Genesis configuration, we need to modify trainspec file in our project node folder. It's important you make sure that you username the palette instance the runtime src library, which in our case was the Substrate Kitties. Now we go to the node trains map file. Trains map file. Okay. So we add the node kitty runtime Substrate kitty config. At the top of the file and add the following snippet inside the text and function. To the testnet and its function. Genesis. Okay, we will go to the some more. We go to the Substrate Kitties. Okay, we will add it to this function. Okay, it's time to build, run, and interact with our kitties. We'll save the file, save, and save. So I will go to the I will close it. Build. Okay, I will go to the kitties folder. Build. Yeah, after I finish my build in cargo, I will run the node of the kitty substrate. Okay, now we can track the Potato.js out. So we can go to the Potato.js app UI. Okay, I will check development local node, yeah, and I will go to the extrinsics. I will change now to Alice and go to the Substrate Kitties. Now, here some function at here is break kitty, buy kitty, create kitty, and set price kitty. Now at first I will create a kitty. And one account can create many kitties. I will create new kitty, and you can see the Alice have 2 kitties. I will go to the box and create a kitty. So first thing I will check is I will transfer this kitty to the Shopee account. We'll transfer it to the Shopee. I will get the kitty hash code. I go to export. This is the hash code of the kitty above. Go to the Substrate Kitty and transfer it to the Shopee, and I will place the hash code of the kitty. Here is successfully. Now Bob is have no kitties, so I will check to this and paste the mascot kitty. It will give you the arrow because Bob doesn't the owner of this kitty. Yeah, not kitty owner. Okay, I will go to Alice and set price. So I see the hash code the kitty Alice. Go to intrinsic. Substrate kitty. And set price of the kitty. Here I go to this price, and it's about 100 unit next time. Yeah, it's calculation. So I will go to the Bob account and buy this kitty. And at first I will set the price under the 100 and try it. Yeah, its price is too low. Okay, and we'll set it to 100. Yeah, its transaction is successful. Okay, I will go to the second kitty of the Alice. To Alice and buy the kitty of her. I will check that. You can see buyer is the kitty owner. Okay, And last thing I will check is the bread, and I will create a new kitty of Alice. Okay, so I will go to the export and copy that. I will record it in the new file. It's a DNA of the kitty 1 and DNA of kitty 2. Okay, I will bred 2 kitty. Okay, I will copy that to the kitty 1 and copy that for the kitty 2. Then the make transaction. Yeah. So we can see this is a new key. We'll separate to the 100. Kitty is not present. Okay, I will go to the export and see some events. Oh, I don't see the bread event. Okay, it's all about today's video, and in the next video we will push it to the front end and interact it with the node kitties. Bye and see you in the next video.